are currently
Howdy, folks.
right outside of St. Helena Canyon at, what's the name of the campground?
Terralingua
Abajo.
Abajo
So
Campground.
if you come to Big Bend National Park and you want to tent camp or primitive camp, you probably want to choose this campground because right in the behind us here is St. Helena Canyon. You can actually hike from this campground to the canyon. But if you want to drive, it's about a 15-minute drive.
Around 15-minute
to the
drive
canyon.
to the canyon.
And this is a
The
very
base of it.
peaceful campground. Matter of fact, right now we're the only ones here.
Yes.
We had 2 neighbors, but they're gone. So we actually have this whole area
To ourselves.
So I think this will be an excellent choice for anybody that chooses to come.
They would like to take their watercrafts along the Rio Grande, do a quick hike on Santa Elena Trail. There is a Santa Elena overlook just outside of the trail. Where else did we stop? I think that was pretty much.
We stopped at some kind of little ruin.
There was a little ruin nearby as well. So there's a few
places
sites
to visit. Yeah, if you choose this campground.
Close in your camping vicinity, so you don't have too far to drive.
Right.
It's beautiful out here. Oh, another thing, we recommend visiting the national park either in the spring. They said the winter is their peak season.
Yeah.
Right now, we would say the average high temperature.
About 80.
Right.
80, 85.
85.
It gets pretty
does
cold,
get
at night. About 40 or so at night.
There is a cool breeze throughout the day.
Right. So like right now, we're sitting out here. It's pretty hot. I mean, it's okay, right?
But
we're from Texas, so it's pretty bearable.
Yeah.
To be out here right now. Yeah.
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 I prefer to
sit
in the sun.
Yeah.
Let it kiss my skin. The Tally Campground, that is deep, remote, backcountry camping.
Yeah,
so if you want
the backcountry experience, I would choose the Tally Campground. Matter of fact, sites 3 and 4, because those particular sites are right along the Rio Grande. They're also shaded.
Yes, they are shaded.
And you're right next. You can just walk right down from your campsite to the river. It's a cool river, huh? And right across is the Mexican border.
You'll hear the stream throughout the day and night to lull you to sleep. It's peaceful. You may get occasional visits from people that want to get to the river because it's so remote in that area.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really rough terrain, so.
And matter of fact, you can only really supposed to have a high clearance vehicle or a 4-wheel drive vehicle to access those campgrounds.
So don't bring your pretty little rigs out there.
You're not gonna make it. Yeah, you're not gonna make it to that one. It's so remote.
At the most, a Sprinter van.
It's also an hour-and-a-half drive, right, from paved road. That's how remote it is. So.
Tell them about. Once we get into Tally, you'll see Site 1.
Yeah, Site 1.
It's right near the entrance.
Right.
And then you have to drive
probably another 30 minutes, 45 minutes
before you get to the second site.
Right. Yeah.
Which has a spectacular view.
So keep going. If you have site Tally sites 2, 3, or 4, when you pass Site 1, keep going.
You have not passed.
Right. You have not gone far enough. Yeah. So keep going. But I would recommend sites 3 and 4, huh? Most.
Yes.
But then
Site 2.
If you come, remember this is primitive, so there's no water. I mean, it's total.
Oh, baby, you on your own.
Nothing out here.
No means of communication. So if you have an issue, you have to send a smoke signal or flare to get somebody's attention.
Yeah, because you're so far away from everything and anybody.
Seriously, you are.
So we actually brought an extra 5 gallons of gas. We used that.
And needed it.
Yeah, we needed that.
It.
And we also packed 18 gallons of water because you have to bring your own water. There's no water out here.
Oh, certainly.
The nearest water is at Panther Junction.
Panther Junction.
Yeah, which is like almost 60 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 miles from Tally campsite.
Yeah.
So you want to pack in all the water that you can. You want to pack enough fuel. And make sure your vehicle is in good running condition because, I mean, you're more likely to be out there on your own. We saw a few people traveling, but not very many.
Not many.
Not very many.
Black Gap Trail is near the site, not too far.
We're did Black Gap.
So if you have your, what is it, Jeep Badge of Honor,
Yeah,
if
it's
you're
a Jeep
connected with
Badge of Honor
them,
trail. So we
then
did that.
you can get that.
And that was it was a lot more, it was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be, the Black Gap Road.
Yeah.
I did have to
Yeah.
engage my four low
Mhm.
to climb some of those hills and everything, gravel.
There is a
shell
site, a
hills.
campsite. I want to say just one on the trail.
Yeah.
Remember?
On the Black Gap.
On the Black
side.
Gap Trail.
Yeah, on the Black Gap Road. But all those areas are only accessible by four-wheel drive, high clearance vehicles.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even bring my SUV because they don't have the undercarriage protection. They don't have the body armor underneath, and you'll easily run over a rock. I mean, it's very rocky out here. Sharp rocks.
It's not the little pebbles.
Yeah. Matter of fact, on our way in, going to Tally, we saw like 2 breakdowns. Right, we saw like 2.
And these were trucks.
Yeah, it looked like they had punctured tires. So you got to make sure
you have a backup of everything.
Right. And air down your tires.
Yes.
It'll be a more comfortable ride because the road
What
is
do you
very
suggest,
very
PSI?
well, we all have a 35-inch BFG KO2s, and I would recommend going down to at least 20 PSI if you have a compressor to air them back up. But we only just aired down to about 30. But I didn't bring a compressor to air back up, so it was safe to air down to 30 because we can do the backcountry roads and as well as get back on the paved roads so we can get to where I can air up. So
yes, let's show them our
really
view.
Good. Okay.
The Great Santa Elena Canyon. This makes me want to name our daughter Elena.
Oh yeah. So there's a canyon right there.
Beautiful.
We're right at it. You can hike that from here.
So this is our view.